Hello, welcome to Studio Cafe 315. I'm Roseanne Perla, paper crafter and a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I am working with the water. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Let me get on. Okay, here I am. Waterside Retreat Suite, and I am creating a Father's Day card, a retirement card, and possibly a graduation card. We'll see how far I get. Um, I'm missing a couple things for my graduation card, so that's why I said that. I will get to that one um, after. I'm looking for my Arches dies to make that. So, this suite is incredible, and it is one of the less expensive suites. So let's take a look here. Waterside Retreat is in your catalog on page 20, and it comes with the bundle, stamp set and dies, beautiful paper, of course, Waterside Retreat. It is 12 by 12 designer series paper. It also comes with the loose anchor trinkets, which I have right here. I'm going to use on the Father's Day card. Really cool trinkets. And here are some ideas. It has Old Olive, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, Very Vanilla, and Gray Granite as some choices of colors, cardstock, inks to use with this suite. Okay, really, really pretty. So there we have that. Um, let's get started on the card one, which is the Father's Day card. Okay, so what I used for this cutout is the what I use very often are the Spotlight on Nature dies. And these are still available. They've been available for a long time. So I used one of the smaller ones. There are a set of 12 dies. So there are 6 and 6. I have two of these pieces of magnets, magnetic sheets in there. Okay. And I used this little piece came from a paper pumpkin die cuts that I had from last year. Okay. So just so you know. Um, I used Misty Moonlight ink on here. There is a punch that does the small strips that you can use for this. So I'm going to get started and attach these with the Liquid Tombow glue, our green glue, I call it. And I used a two-side Pool Party cardstock. If you place any order this week, you will get one of the 3 cards that I am making. Even if I don't make the third one today, it will be one of the choices. Um, Actually, I will just randomly send you one. Glue eraser. Oops. I left 1/8 of an inch, and if you want to know the size of this is an 8, and it's scored at 3.5 by 5.5. Okay. And then this piece is 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. I am going to add this. No dimensionals, just adding it full. Okay. Just thin, squiggly lines of glue, really controlling it. I don't have a lot of glue left in this, so it's optimal right now for control. Go. Okay. And then this piece is 7/8 by a 5 1/4. And again, I'm using it on the light side of the two-sided cardstock. And I used the thick white cardstock on this. And I am lining this up. You're only going to see a hair of the white, but important is lining it up top and bottom. And you're just going to see a hair. Okay. I picked this design with this strip just to give extra scene to this. And I absolutely love this paper. Okay. So I used this ribbon. It's old. It's probably 2 years old. It's natural ribbon, Stampin' Up, and it's called Wavy Trim, but it's no longer available. I think it hasn't been available in the past year. Okay, so and I took it apart, so I had little pieces of it, because this is really too thick, so it wouldn't really sit well. But I wanted it's actually thread, and I wanted it to give that look of rope. And this is the closest I had to rope. Okay. I am going to use dimensionals here. Absolutely. I'm going to use 2. And if you haven't seen what dimensionals are, they are foam hexagon pieces with tabs, double-sided, sticky on one side, and the top has the other side. And I am just gonna stick that down right there. Okay, and oh, I have to lift it, and I'm gonna put it over here. Um, I'm gonna add. Oops, sorry. I am going to add Happy Father's Day right there. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Okay. Just with a little glue. I won't need any dimensionals on this. Just in the center. Okay, and there you have that. And if I can find my other stamps, that's card one. Um, from the paper pumpkin that I've been talking about from 2024. I just want this to hang out a little bit. There we go. Okay, there. I wanted to stamp inside, even though I mean, you really don't need anything else. You can write a nice note. Um, but I wanted to do, see, one of the stamps here, yes. So, so this is the paper pumpkin. It has a nice happy Father's Day to you. Um, you're the best there is, I thought I could put on, or with love and admiration to the most amazing person. Either one of those would be nice. And I have that stamp set. This is the best there is um, paper pumpkin. And you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin every month till the 10th of the month. So 2 more days. And look at my stories and look on my business page as well as my groups for Stampin' Up, and you will see all the information regarding signing up for Paper Pumpkin. It is $29. Complete kit, makes 9 cards. You can change up the cards, and it is. I'm going to put with love and admiration because I really, really like that. Um, it's, it's $29 including shipping, and you can do pay as you go. So you would do 1 month at a time, and pay as you go. It's right here. It comes with everything you need. So it comes with a stamp set, everything. My special this week and all month is if you wanted to order something else, you can. Um Misty Moonlight can. Ah, okay. So what do you do when that happens? You cover it with a die cut, or add another piece of cardstock, which I think I'm just going to add a piece of cardstock, but I'm going to do that off camera. So what I would do is restamp it on the cardstock and add it there, or I can add a circle punch and add it right on there, and that would be pretty. In fact, I might just do that right now. Just do a circle. You see if this one will fit. So sorry that happened. Didn't expect it to. Yes, that'll fit. So I'm just going to do a white circle punch, and I'm going to stamp it first. And I am going to use my stamp and pierce pad. I also have a kit together coming up in 2 weeks, and I will be posting about ordering for that. And I have another one that is virtual. Okay. Um, White cardstock, please. And this is going to be thin white cardstock because I don't want this card to be any bulkier. This is why punches are great, not hole punches, but the punches because they are quick. And I think I just put a little bit too much ink on there. So there we go. That's better. Okay. And I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to do it flat and glue it down. And I want to add just a little bit of color here. I don't want it to be so stark white. So you can see how you can cover up a little bit of an error. Okay, and I'm just going to gently go around here. Okay. And that looks so much better. Okay. I'm going to glue that right down right there. Okay, and there we have card one. Happy Father's Day. Tell me if you like it. What do you think? And please leave comments. If you're watching this on replay, hit replay. And that one will go right inside there. I will decorate the back of this, or I might add these trees and put those on the front there with pine, the new pine ink. In fact, I'm going to do that right now and decorate it that way. So if you place an order, as I was saying, and stopped because of my mistake there that happened, you will be on the prize wheel that I will draw from all the names of my orders for the whole month of June. Any order counts. And it I will I will spin the wheel. It's a wheel, and I will do it virtually on July 1st. And depending on the number of orders, if I have 10 orders, I probably will do a gift for every five. So place your orders this month, get your orders in, pick a stamp set, a suite, and there's lots of little specials that I will have going on. So watch my website, which is Studio Cafe 315. I am looking for, where did I put those stamps? They're right here, right under my we got. And I want the pine ink. I can't think, craft, and talk at the same time. I'm laughing at myself. So all of that information will be in the description. I did well actually on my website and on all of my group pages. I have VIP group pages. Peaceful Pine is what I'm going to use. It's the new 2026 in color with the magnetic case, which is so easy to use. Look at that. I like that. There we go. So just added a little bit to this card, a little bit more to this card. Okay. There you have it. So that is card one. Fancy enough for Father's Day. And I just realized I have to make an envelope for this because it is not cut correctly. Ha! Wow. I will take care of that. Have to make a new one. Next card is retirement. And I am using the same paper. Okay. For retirement, my second card is right here. I am using the, again, I am using the same set of dies, the Spotlight on Nature die. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit around here. Of that. Okay. That was the Misty Moonlight. Dimensionals on this. These are the regular size dimensionals, not the minis. And I did leave this up a little bit on purpose. Okay. So I put 5 on there. You could use your pick tool. I'm just using my fingernails today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. And for this one, I am using the stamp set from Relaxing Waterside. It's all part of the suite, Waterside Retreat. And I am going to put number. I have one that is happy retirement. So I am going to use a different one. Sorry. I have this one. I guess I didn't pull happy retirement, which probably is on a different one. This is for graduation. I'm going to use Scalloped Wishes for graduation. Um, Congratulations. This is no longer available. It's an old one. It went out, I think, earlier this year or late last year. But I do have a little happy retirement, and I'm wondering which set is it on? Not on this. A lot of great ones. Let me just scan over here and check. I have, oh, okay. It is on Sunset Coast. Sunset Coast. The Sunset Coast bundle in the Scenic Coast Suite. So let me grab that. That's one that's coming up maybe next week. I will do the whole suite. This is really, really cool. And it has congratulations and happy retirement on there. So stamp set, and I haven't used this yet. I'm putting happy retirement on this side. Let me get my acrylic block. Pretty fussy how I put it on there. Usually what I do is just line it up on the grid here. I do have the Stampin' Positioner tool. I didn't pull it out. It is on the other side of my desk here, right by me, but I do like stamping without it, believe it or not. And I did have, oh, and I forgot to put my bird on the other one. Hmm. I did cut out an extra piece to do this, so instead I will just use one of these. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight on this so it stands out a bit. Peaceful Pine is one of the ones that does coordinate. Oh, gotta use the oopsie side. Happy retirement. I'm going to switch that out to congratulations. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to even this out here a bit. Okay, and then even a bit on that side. Trying to even it out. And I have about a quarter. So I want a quarter of an inch on this side too. Okay. Teeny bit more. Okay. There we go. And I think this punch is on last chance. Um, you might want to grab it. It has two different sides there. I'm going to use this one and I put it upside down all the way in there. You see that? And I'm holding it underneath with my finger, getting it even and straight. And see, it makes that little squiggle, almost like my other ones. And then again, this side so I can see. And just a hair more. And there we go. So I can put it right on here. Happy retirement. Use some mini dimensionals. I'm going to get rid of this. This is in my way. And it makes a lot of noise. And it's a kit someone gave me that I haven't put together. Maybe later this week. I'm going to use 5 of these going across. Happy retirement. There we go. And inside, congratulations. I can do the small congratulations or the large one. I'm going to do the large one. Well, let's stay with the one stamp set that I've already used for this, and let's do the small congratulations, which is already out here too. As I said, next week I'm going to be using this, so this might be one that you might like to get, the suite or some pieces of it. The paper is 6x6 paper, so cool. It's really, really pretty. Um, oh, the the whole bundle is unavailable right now, but I can tell you what is available. It is um the stamp set is the only thing available. So, um let me line this up. And the third card I will put out tomorrow. I'm not going to do that now. The reason I did this early is because I had a conflict with a meeting. I did happy retirement instead of congratulations. Sticks to my fingers. the Stampin' Positioner is no different. It's not a real time saver. For someone who does not like to stamp, the Stampin' Positioner is great. For someone who doesn't like to stamp, you can also buy the ephemera packs with all of the words on them and just put those on. I'm sticking with Misty Moonlight because I used that. Okay, beautiful. Congratulations. And there we have it. I I am going to add one of my seagulls here. Okay. With a mini dimensional. Okay. And you could go back to the retreat and stamp that. This is really cute. You could add a sailboat um, there, and you could add, I could add a piece of paper on this um, in the inside. I am running very low on this paper because I did 6 pages of scrapbook pages with Waterside Retreat. So I'm going to have that ready for you as well. I am going to put a small piece of this inside here, the plaid. Possibly. I'm thinking here. And this is where Happy Little Things and um, The Love of Spring. So I think it's Happy Little Things are the two dies. And I had another one of those, but I don't think Happy Retirement would fit on there anyways. Um, I have this die and this die, and it would have been very tight, but it could have fit. Um, so those are the dies from Paper Pumpkin. This one is as well. It's a little bit too wide. I wanted a thinner piece. This one. And I could do some of these die cuts, but I want to do, here's to a new chapter. And it's going to cut out the wood sign. So pretty. So what I'm going to do, and I will finish this up later, I'm going to cut out the sign that goes with the paper pumpkin for this quarter, and it's a wood sign that hangs, and I'm going to put, here's to a new chapter inside the sign, and I'm going to put these on the side of it, and it'll be, it's a wood pole, so it's really cool. That's what I'm gonna put on the inside. Make it a little bit more decorative. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting. Look for my specials all month. Place an order all month and go to my Stampin' Up! Webpage and Stampin' Up! Shopping page. And this is my website where you can find more information. I will be posting later today. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting. Take a picture of this and I will have the cards up on my website. You will have full pictures of those. And if you place an order this week, these are the cards that I'm picking from for this week. So there you go. Any questions? Please let me know. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow my YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye.